This is the book of Psalms, chapter 68, and verse 4. Sing unto Yahweh, sing praises to his name, extol him that rideth upon heavens.
Extol, what does extol mean? Another word for exalt.
Exalt, yeah. Gas it up.
Yeah, we gotta turn it up. Why we gotta turn it up? Because we gotta what? We gotta make it refresh. We gotta renew it.
We gotta tell Jacob.
So therefore, what does that mean? If we gotta renew something, if we gotta refresh something, if we gotta exalt it, extol it, that means we're gonna be bringing the name that you didn't know. Why? Because you've been following what? The names that the heathen say they're giving. You see?
And we got also in the book of Proverbs how we're gonna have to say his name. If thou can tell his father and his sister. So yeah, we got to come out here and explain the names again because what we had lost it.
How will they know?
Exactly. Unless the preacher has been sick,
Exactly, man. Hey, give me that Ezekiel chapter 39, verse 25. Man, how should they know?
Ezekiel 21?
Ezekiel 39, 25.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 39 and verse 25. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh power, now will I bring again the captivity of Jacob, and have mercy upon the whole house of Israel, and will be jealous for my holy name. Damn, that right there,
bro. Hold on. What a holy name gonna be, bro? It say what? It say gonna have mercy upon us. It say we're gonna bring back the captivity. So in our captivity, well, he's gonna have mercy and bring us up out of our captivity. We're gonna have what? The holy name.
And it says in our captivity, thou shalt remember thyself.
Exactly.
So it's prophesied that what we're gonna forget the names. Yeah, at first we were calling on Cedric Bourget at one point or whatever. But what? It was prophesied that we're gonna.
But check this out though. But check this. Let's show them what's the difference between the 1/3 and the 2/3. It said what? The whole house of Israel, it will be jealous for my what? Holy name. Man, we jealous for the Most High's holy name.
Exactly.
Not only is Yahweh, not only is Yahweh Shah jealous for their name, we jealous for their name, man.
Exactly.
We won't play about it, man. We stand 10 toes down on this name, man. And we defend it, man. And we exalt it.
Exactly. And we respect it. The scriptures say no cast not your pearls before swine. So we don't just go out here telling every true names of Yahweh and Yahweh Shah to begin with, because guess what? A lot of you people don't even deserve to know the names of Yahweh and Yahweh Shah, bro, because it comes with a power. That comes with actually being able to reach Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, man.
Matter of fact, hey, you got in the same chapter, get 27 to 28 and 29. See that?
I'm gonna go ahead and bring it up.
Yeah, 27 through 29.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 39 and verse 27. When I have brought them again from the people and gathered them out of their enemies' lands and am sanctified in them in the sight of many nations, then shall they know that I am Yahweh with their power.
That's the deliverance. Then they're gonna know. But how they gonna know? Because the prophets told them it was gonna happen. We prophesied. We told them it was gonna happen before it happened. You see? Yeah, these people are gonna know, man. Hey, that's Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 too, right?
I got some real quick back up. Ezekiel chapter 33 and verse 33. And when this cometh to pass, talking about what the prophecies, then shall they know not only that the true name is Yahweh and Yahweh Shah, because you brothers are gonna, or you people are gonna start seeing, brothers perform miracles coming into the time of Jacob's trouble using the names of Yahweh and Yahweh Shah, man. When this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet had been among them. There you go, man. And you're gonna know that what? Man, they were saying the true names. But then again, the scriptures also say too, in that power that people shall be willing. Right now, a lot of you Jakes don't believe, bro. That's fine, because a lot of you 1/3 you're gonna wake up via, spiritual powers. But how are brothers even gonna use the spiritual powers? How are brothers even gonna be able to, activate that? It's by what? The names. And how about Yahweh Shah, bro? We're not gonna be able to just call upon anybody, and the Most High gonna go ahead and. He just said he's a jealous power. Why the fuck would he give us, spiritual powers, the ability to heal and, produce food and whatnot in those times of, necessity? If we're calling upon fucking Cedric Bourget, Jesus Christ, Ahaya, Yahushua, Yahweh, all that goofy shit. Hell no. Because the Most High is what? A jealous power, bro. That's mad reiterated in the scriptures, bro. It shows you that the Most High is not playing around about that,
So here we're gonna have the name in the land of our captivity, right? But I told you that the name is gonna be of the pure language. Well, I already told you that the prophets got the name and we in the streets with it. You see? I mean, we're covering every step by step, right? Now let's go to what you talked about in when we first got out here, which is Isaiah chapter 19.
Okay.
Let's go there, right? Yeah, man. There shall be 5 cities, man. Speaking the language of Canaan.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 19 and verse 18. In that day shall 5 cities in the land of Egypt speak the language of Canaan, and swear to Yahweh of hosts, one shall be called the city of destruction.
What is that? What is that land of Egypt? What you know is America.
Exactly.
Man. This is spiritually Egypt, Sodom and Gomorrah.
Exactly.
All right. What you know is America, which is Babylon the Great, the whore that rideth upon the beast, man. You see, within this land mass, you gonna have a city, all right, which is a people before it's a place. Within this place, you're gonna have a people that's gonna be speaking the language of Canaan, which is the Paleo Hebrew, the Lashawan Kodash. And it said they're gonna They're gonna swear to the Lord of hosts, man. They're gonna be swearing to Yahweh Shai, man. That's what we sending our prayers up to. You see? It said one shall be called the city of destruction. Who is calling this place the city of destruction? Who? Bro, is the Christian church saying that this is the city of destruction?
Hell no. You know, they actually do the opposite. Hey, we good. America's gonna get better. All you gotta do is just donate $20.
God bless America. You know what I'm saying? Is the Catholic Church saying that this is the city of destruction? What about the Buddhists? Nah, bro. What about Allah? Is he saying that? Who's saying that?
And to begin with, you know, a lot.
Nah. Matter of fact, what about Kukuku and Bibi that's over there in the goddamn land in the land of East Africa running around with shit on their head? Are they saying that this is the city of destruction?
Hell no. They're actually backing up America back on the great. And you know, Bibi actually came out, you know, and said that, you know, even, you know, Jesus Christ wouldn't be able, you know, to help, you know.
Exactly. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, you know, so man, you know, they through, bro. They going against, even though they're using the wrong name, you know who they talking about, bro. And it shows you that they're not the right people, bro.
So we the ones that's doing that, man. All right, we are the little sanctuaries, all right, scattered throughout this place that's putting that work in and that's doing this, man. All right? It said, verse 19, in that day there shall be an altar to the Lord in the midst of the land of Egypt. This is the altar, right here. Yeah, and we scattered throughout all of Egypt, man. Hell, scattered throughout the 4 corners of the earth. But it's like something scattered. That's where you're going to find this, man.
And what do you do on the altar? You know, you sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
What's gonna happen to me on the grave? It's gonna be a grand sacrifice.
Hey, and guess what? Not only is America gonna be that great sacrifice, but guess what the men of the Lord do?
We sacrificing by doing the works.
Exactly. Facts. You see that?
I can get that in the book of with you.
So we out here presenting ourselves as a living sacrifice, man. Yeah, we at the altar. All right. And it reads, a pillar at the border thereof to the Lord. So how do you find the Lord? How do you get close to the border of the Lord? With the pillars. You gotta go to the prophets.
You gotta go to the prophets. Come on, man. How do you even get it? Damn, that's the spirit, bro.
Verse 20. And it shall be for a sign and for a witness unto the Lord of hosts in the land of Egypt. It shall be for a sign and a witness. Hey, it shall daughter generation seek for a sign. But they shall not receive no sign. The only sign they're going to receive is what? The prophet Jonas. Hey, man, 1 + 1 equals.
Exactly, bro. And that's the spirit, how it says, you know, Babylon in itself is a testimony of, you know, Yahweh Shai, you know, bringing judgment, bro. Look at these people. Look at Jake. Look at the, you know, what's your name? Lot was vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked every day. Was it Lot or Job?
Job.
Job was vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked every day. This is a big testimony in itself that, you know, Yahweh Shai exists, bro. Look at these people, bro. Eating fucking whatever the hell they want to eat, bro. You know?
Continue. And it shall be for a sign and a witness unto the Lord of hosts in the land of Egypt. For they shall cry unto the Lord because of the oppressor. You see that? Yeah, we're going to cry unto the Lord because of the oppressors. And he shall send them a Savior and a great one, and shall deliver them. So, this is what you're seeing us out here do, man. We out here crying about all the oppression we're going through, man. We crying, we weeping and sighing, asking Yahweh to send Yahweh Shai back, man, to redeem us, to place us back in our kingdom, man, to restore the kingdom unto who? Unto Israel. You see that? Verse 21. And the Lord shall be known to Egypt, and the Egyptians shall know the Lord in that day, and shall do sacrifice and oblation. Yeah, man. You damn Egyptians. All right, Egypt, aka America, you Americans. I told you, but that wind will be joking, boy, blowing towards everywhere.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, hey, y'all gonna be, a sacrifice over here, man. You gonna be part of that damn meal plan that Yahweh Shah has prepared, man. All right, for the fowls of the air.
For the fowls of the air, man.
Man. You people are about to get turned into powdered dust, man. Your skin is about to melt away upon your bones, man. You see, gonna be weeping in national teeth. Continue. God, man. It's crazy. And the Lord shall be known to Egypt, and the Egyptians shall know the Lord in that day, and shall do sacrifice and oblation. Yeah, they shall vow a vow unto the Lord and perform it. And the Lord shall smite Egypt. Yeah, ICBM nuclear missiles. He shall smite it and heal it. Yeah, this place is going to be healed. It's going to be smited and healed. It's going to be given to the creatures of the desert. See? And they shall return even to the Lord. Who's going to return unto the Lord? The elect in the 1/3. And he shall be entreated of them, and shall heal them, which is what? Wisdom of Solomon. Chapter 5, verse 1, right? Leading right into our salvation. Leading to talking about the men. Talking about the men of Yahweh Shah that comes to the street corners and lift up their voice. Alright? Cry loud, spare not, showing Jacob his sins. Alright? His transgressions.
Exactly.
Alright?
And there's I just want to say there's so much truth to that, because before I became into the truth, I didn't even know what sin was until I seen the prophets out there teaching. Showing, Jake, the transgressions. These people don't even know what sin is. They think, if you say that, the F-bomb, P-I-T-C-H is a sin. They don't even know what sin is. So there's a lot of truth to that precept, man. Shows you that again, we are, the elders and, the men above us, and, I don't want to desire, of course, us, brother, true man of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh, man, teaching, our people. Because these people don't know they're lost, man. They're gone. I got that Wisdom of Solomon. It's the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5 and verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such have afflicted him, and made no account of his labors. Verse 2, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for. And they, repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit, shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had in derision and a proverb of reproach. We fools accounting his life madness, and his end to be without honor.
That's when y'all gonna understand and know, man, that we had the truth the whole time, man. You see? That's when y'all gonna be wishing that y'all would have listened. You see?
And so we fools.
Yeah, man.
Counting his life madness.
Counting his life madness. Yeah, man. So once again, you're gonna have 5 cities, all right, which once again represents the Israelites. The elect in the 1/3, those that's going to have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, they're going to have the names. They're going to be speaking the language of Canaan. Okay? So, again, with that said, not only is those 5 cities represented in that verse, in that chapter, but those 5 cities is also represented in what? In Matthew chapter 25, right? But also in Daniel chapter 12, it states what? Verse 3, it said, and they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, and they that turn many to righteousness as stars forever and ever. So who are the stars? Who's turning many to righteousness? That goes back to Revelation chapter 1, right? Who are the stars? Yahweh is holding some stars in his hands. Who are the stars that Yahweh is holding in his hands? The prophets. You see? The prophets. So go grab that. Revelation chapter 1, verse 16. That's all. Yeah, I told you. That's all. Put your foot on that, brother. It's going to take off.
Yeah, man. Revelations Chapter 12 or 1.
Yeah.
Revelation 1.
Starting in verse 16.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 16. And he had in his right hand 7 stars, and out of his mouth went a sharp two-edged sword, and his countenance was as the sun shineth in his strength.
So who are those stars that's in his right hand, man? The prophets, man. All right? Because wisdom causes you to shine like a star. Who has this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding? The prophets. All right? So that's why when you go to verse 20, go to verse 20. Revelation chapter 1, verse 20.
Revelations 1 and 20, the mystery of the 7 stars which thou sawest in my right hand, and the 7 golden candlesticks. The 7 stars are the angels of the 7 churches.
Yeah, we are those angels. We are those messengers to the 7 churches. You see that? So how you individuals out here talking about, oh, they're just followers of men. They're men pleasers. Well, guess what? The angels that the church is following, those angels are the prophets. Prophets are what? Men. So you're supposed to be following men. But what type of men? The men of Yahweh Yahushua.
And don't the scriptures say too that that has to be relearned again, or that has to be taught again? Slightly paraphrasing. So how are you going to be taught again if no one's teaching you? Guess what? A man of Yahweh, a man has to teach you these things. You know, you just can't wake up one day and have the breakdowns of Revelations, the 18th chapter. You know, the breakdowns of the Quran. You know, you had to learn this from somebody, bro.
If it was, you could just gain this just on your own.
No, we would all learn.
There would be no such thing as a prophet.
Exactly.
There would be no such thing as a teacher having a legion of teaching.
Exactly.
But guess what? We're not going to get that until what? Until the new covenant. You see? That's the new covenant. As long as you got teachers, as long as you got prophets, we're in the old covenant.
Exactly.
See that? Yeah, man.
That's also a cut too, you know, just real quick to that new covenant bullshit, man. That we already in the new covenant, because how the hell? That don't make no sense.
Exactly.
Are you want me to keep going?
Yeah, keep going.
Fine. Back at verse 20. The mystery of the 7 stars which thou sawest in my right hand, and the 7 golden candlesticks. The 7 stars are the angels of the 7 churches, and the 7 candlesticks which thou sawest are the 7 churches.
Yeah, are the 7 churches. Man, woman, child, believer. You see that? The remnant that believes the words that the prophets speak, for the prophets who are speaking the words of Yahweh Yahushua. So we shine our light upon them and light their candle. And then their candle becomes lit. And as long as they continue to listen to the prophets, that candle continues to stay burning. But once you stop listening to the men of the Lord, the true men of the Lord, your candle gets what? Put out.
I actually got that there too. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 3, and verse 3. Remember, therefore, I think it's the second chapter. That's the second chapter. Revelation chapter 2 and verse 2. I can actually start that verse. I can start verse 2. I know thy works, and thy labor, and thy patience, and how thou canst not bear them which are evil, and thou hast tried them which say they are apostles, and are not, and hast found them liars, and hast borne, and hast patience for my name's sake, has labored, and has not fainted. Nevertheless, I have someone against thee, because thou hast left thy first love. Remember, therefore, from whence thou art fallen, and repent, and do the first works, or else I will come unto thee quickly, and I will remove thy candlestick out of its place, except thou repent. So you gotta stay in this thing, man. You know, you gotta stay. As the scriptures say, put out off from day to day. You know, so you gotta, you know, if you're not making a lesson, you gotta at least be studying, watching the lesson. You know, you gotta always be in this thing. Even when the cameras turn off, guess what? That's the most important part, because you only got camp for an hour, but the rest of the day is what? A whole 28 hours. It's like 23 hours, 22 hours. And in those 22 hours, what do you gotta do? You still gotta be repenting. You still gotta be in the spirit. You still gotta be, doing, what is needed of you to do. So, this thing requires, works, man. Because if you're not doing that, what's gonna happen, bro? The Most High is gonna remove that candlestick, and the elder just, broke it down how that signifies, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And if you don't have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, what's gonna happen? You're gonna get judged in Jacob's trouble, bro. Fuck that. Hell no.
It's Amos, chapter 3, verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city? Once again, what is that trumpet? The prophets. Isaiah 58:1, right?
Yo, got it out.
Hey, we come out to the streets and lift up our voice like a trumpet. You see? Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? So if you have any type of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you would know when you see a prophet, you're supposed to be what? You're
Scared.
supposed to be afraid.
Hell yeah,
That means that, hey, something about to happen. You know what I'm
The book
saying?
of Judges.
Because they come to what? They come to tell you what's going to happen
Exactly.
before it happens. You see that?
Yeah.
And what they come to warn you of? War, evil,
You
and
might not- you might
pestilence.
not be
You see
good
that?
at
Yeah,
God,
good.
God.
You see, we on up. Oh, I got a lot of scriptures for you. Listen up, we rolling. All right. So yeah, it says, "Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it?"
God,
You see that?
God.
So when it's evil in the city, who doing it?
The Most High. Y'all
Come.
let you know what's up.
Watch this. It says, "Surely the Lord God will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets." So where do you come to get the secrets? The prophets. Who's going to warn you of the war, evil, and pestilence? The prophets. Who's bringing that? Yahweh, Yahweh Shah. Is it Matthew?
1 + 1 = 2.
1 + 1 = 2, man. Come on, man.
Hey, you know-
And where you going to get the true name of the Father? From the
Prophets.
prophets. Well, the prophets in the streets.
That's probably that problem.
And what are we doing? We lifting up our voice,
Crying
crying
aloud,
aloud.
crying out.
Wisdom is without in the streets.
Yeah.
You see that? Oh, the whole voice in the streets. Yeah, man, it's making sense, man. Matthew chapter 25, man.
Got you in the book of Matthew chapter 25.
Yeah,
Let's see.
man. Tell us what the kingdom of heaven is like, man. You see, Matthew chapter 25. Going back to those 5 cities that shall be speaking the language of Canaan. You see?
Who wants to start that? It's like
Right at the top.
Okay. This is the book of Matthew, 25 and verse 1. Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
We got 10 virgins with lamps.
Yeah.
Hey, if you got a lamp, that means you gotta have some oil to make that thing fire up,
Yeah,
right?
candlestick.
'Cause, hey, the darkness may come in, and you may need to fire that thing up to get through the light. I mean, to get through the darkness, you gotta have that light. But guess what? If you ain't got no oil in that thing, you try to strike it up, that darkness gonna what?
It can overtake you. You're gonna be scared. And what does darkness mean?
Hey,
You
man.
can be lost in Jacob's strength.
Exactly. But guess what? But what is the beginning of that light? You gotta have the name.
Man.
Hey,
Fear.
the name. Hey, you can't have no other name where you shall receive salvation.
Yep, there's no other name.
No other name. No under. Man, come on, man.
God.
Yeah, hey, let's get it.
Matthew chapter 25 and verse 1. Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom. Verse 2. And 5 of them were wise and 5 were foolish.
Ooh. So we got 5 wise and 5 foolish.
That's right. Yeah.
We got 5 wise and we got 5 foolish. 5 got the name. 5 got the language of Canaan.
Got
You
the
see
action.
that?
And the
5 don't.
Let go. Yeah.
Yeah, 5 don't. 5 still stuck on stupid sauce.
Yeah.
Jesus juice.
You're right.
They got run after.
Verse 3. They that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them.
They ain't got the name. They ain't got the name on
They
your
gonna be
house.
quiet. They gonna be quiet.
Yeah, they ain't got it.
Preach it.
Yeah, they ain't got the sauce. They ain't got it. You see? They ain't got the complete doctrine and they ain't got the name. Yeah, they foolish.
They're foolish. They took no oil with them. Let me get this for you.
No
real quick.
oil.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 65 and verse 12. Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, we read Luke the first chapter, showing you that what the Most High speaks by the mouth of His prophets. So the Most High calling is not necessarily Him, talking to you, but is what talking you through the prophets. When I called, they did not answer. When I spake, they did not hear, but did evil before my eyes, and did choose that when I delighted not. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh power, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Behold, my servant shall sing for a joy of heart, but ye shall cry for a sorrow of heart, and shall howl for a vexation of spirit. The foolish virgins, what are they doing? They ignoring this truth. They still, following their little promiscuous ways, still sinning. And what's gonna happen? Even though the Most High is calling you, hey, you're gonna, hey, the prophets, those that listen, what's gonna happen to them? They're gonna be eating. They're gonna be chilling. Jacob's trouble. They're gonna be fed. They got they got many accounts of the Most High providing for the men of the Lord.
Hey,
Right?
Amen.
Revelation chapter 6. Hurt not the oil or the wine.
Yeah.
Bring it.
And that's a spirit, because what's happening right now, that's happening right now, in real time.
Hurt not the oil and the wine. Hey, you people about to be out here bad. Once again, if you ain't got this name, if you ain't got this correct doctrine, this correct faith, hey, you're gonna be in a world of hurt. Darkness, man. That's what's gonna overtake you. You ain't gonna be able to fire that. Yeah, you're gonna be seeing that. Damn, motherfucker, gonna fire up, man. hey, let me get some oil, bro.
Yeah,
Hey, bro, come on, bro. You gonna leave me like that, bro? Hey, bro, I need that oil, bro. God damn it.
That's the book of Amos, the night chapter.
Hey, yeah, they gonna steal it. Got them motherfuckers. When the evil coming.
Hey, what's that one break down nice? Like, it's
Right.
too late, bro. It's
Too late, man.
Yeah.
Darkness gonna overtake you, bro. Yeah, that family gonna get you. You see? Yeah, stomach gonna be touching you, man. You ain't gonna have no way to get
God,
nothing.
God.
And yeah, you gonna be calling upon that weak ass name Jesus, and you ain't gonna receive no help, man.
Are you gonna try to receive,
You see?
come out to the brothers and, hey, what was that one thing you were talking about? It's gonna be too late at that time, bro. When the Most High takes us off the streets and the highways, what's the Most High takes off the internet, and you seen that. You know, you're seeing, you know what? All these damn threats about blackouts, shutting off the internet. Iran's gonna do this and do that to America's power grid. What does that signify? Famine of the word. Because what? We're not gonna be able to go out to the highways. Well, we can still go out to the highways and the hedges, but what? You're gonna have all hell breaking loose. Because once the power grid goes out, guess what? That's my job. That's everybody's job in in that world that I work in. That's a lot of people. So what are you gonna do? They're gonna go out to the streets and protest.
Ain't over with, baby. It's over with.
I got you real quick.
Yeah, bro.
Amos chapter 8 and verse 11. Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh power, that I will send a famine in the land. Not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh, and shall not find it. Verse 13. In that day shall the fair virgins and young men faint for thirst.
Hey, these damn five foolish virgins. Boy, your stomach gonna be touching your back, bro. You see that?
Yep.
Your throat is gonna be clinging to your neck, bro.
And that started right now. The other got me, Revelation 6 and 6. And that's biblical prophecy of what's happening right now. So you foolish virgins, you're getting ready. Remember, I say, salvation doesn't necessarily start with the chariots. It starts with brothers making it through Jacob's trouble. And that means, you 2/3 are gonna have to go through Jacob's trouble before Yahweh shall even return. So hey, it's gonna be what? Like a time never before, Jeremiah 30 and 7. But it's the book of Revelation, chapter 6 and verse 6. And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts say, a measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny. And see thou
Go ahead, keep right.
and see thou hurt not the oil and the wine.
Yeah, man, economic motherfucking collapse, man. You see that?
Economic collapse.
Hyperinflation with stagflation.
God.
You see that? But see thou hurt not the oil and the wine. Yo, you foolish virgins, you ain't got no oil, and you definitely ain't got the wine. You're gonna be in a bad case, man. When this economic system comes to an end, man. Point blank, period. You're gonna be in a bad case.
And you're seeing that right now. So you can hop on the TikTok and you'll have a plethora of videos showing you how this economy is getting ready to collapse, man. And again, Nero, Apostle Tahar, likens, Trump to Nero in the reincarnation. And what was he doing? He was telling the people the opposite. We all good. The economy is great. The dollar's getting stronger than ever. The military, we're winning all these different, wars, these proxy wars. Whole time, what's happening? They're really losing, bro. And it's gonna get to a point where Esau Edom can't contain it. And next thing you know, you're gonna wake up, gas is at $20 a gallon. You're gonna wake up one day, what the fuck? $50 a gallon. $50 a gallon.
That's that darkness, man.
Yeah,
That darkness gonna roll in.
And what, you gonna come straight to the gas spot.
That light ain't gonna be cutting on. You trying to cut on that? Hey, trying to cut that lamp on? No oil in it.
What is that? They're gonna be waiting at the spot all
Yeah,
day,
exactly.
waiting for the elder.
Hey, that brother be out here every weekend, bro. Ain't lit.
Come on, he was talking about this.
Yeah,
He
man.
was talking about this. Matthew 25 and verse 3. They that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them, but the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps.
We got the oil and the wine, man. Yahweh shot, when it was at the Passover, the last Passover that Yahweh shall have with the disciples, what he said? He said, break this bread, this is of me.
It's of me.
Drink this wine, this is of me.
Yeah.
we got that wine. You see?
Yeah, God.
We got that oil, man. See
that
that?
is spirit, bro.
Yeah, man.
I didn't catch that, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, why do y'all like that? Hey, verse 5, while the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept. What does Scripture say? Though it tarry, wait for it.
Wait for it, exactly.
What will surely come?
So who's not tarrying? Who's not asleep?
Mm-hmm.
The elected of 1/3. We're not asleep, man. We wide awake, man. We looking at the prophecies, man. We are your watchmen, man. You see, we watching. What does a watchman do? Watch, not sleep. You see, 2/3 you slumbering and
They
sleep.
gone, bro.
You see, still talking about Jesus. Who is that? You see? Bring it.
I'll bring it out. This is the book of 1 Thessalonians, the 5, backing up the elder's point in verse 1. But of the times and the season, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of Yahweh so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Verse 4, the point, but ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. Ye are all the children of the light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. Therefore, let us not sleep as do the others, but let us watch and be sober. For they that sleep in the night, for they that sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. But let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and for an helmet and hope of salvation. And what is love according to the scriptures? The following of the commandments to the best of your ability. But that's the point, though. You see, we're not sleeping. You Jakes, when the Most High said that what? While the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept. We're not really sleeping, in the spirit. We actually.
I got you, bro. Don't worry. Romans chapter 11, verse 7. What then? Israel have not attained that which he seeketh for, but the election have attained. The election have attained.
Yeah, hey, the elect got it. Someone got it out here. Someone got it.
Hey, man, the elect got it, baby. And the rest were blinded. Yeah, man. 2/3 you blinded. According as it is written. Yeah, according as it is written.
It's written.
You know what I'm saying? Yahweh have given them the spirit of slumber.
They
sleeping. Somebody give them some milk. You see, they sleep. Man, giving them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear until this day, man. You see that? You can't get it.
You can't get it. You never gonna stumble upon the truth.
So guess what, bro? Even though we bring out all these scriptures to you, show you that you're supposed to have the names in the paleo, all right? That the true believers, you see, is gonna have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and gonna speak the language of Canaan.
Yeah.
You see that? So even though we showing you this, you ain't gonna get it.
Exactly.
You see? Why? Because they don't want to be reproved.
They don't want to be reproved.
You did not want to receive none of my reproof. You see?
Hey.
You did not want to receive none of my reproof. You know what I'm saying? So now, therefore, when your calamity come upon you, I shall mock you.
Hey, the Apostle Torah actually broke that down. How it's not the Most High in the sky, laughing and mocking. It's actually the prophet.
It's us.
We're gonna be there like
laughing.
Yeah, we're gonna be laughing.
That's right. We're laughing at your ass.
Yeah, and that also goes into those what do you say, those bottles that been already filled with. They already think they got it all. They got it all figured out. I've been to the church all my life. You can't tell me nothing. I've been, so they.
You've been asleep all your life.
God.
Right. You've been asleep all your life.
God. I'm gonna go back at Matthew 25.
Hold on, let me finish it up. And David said, let their table be made a snare and a trap and a stumbling block and a recompense unto them. So this is a trap unto you. This is a snare unto you. A stumbling block unto you. That name, what you calling on and believing in, all those things are setups for you. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be a recompense unto you, a payback, man. Hey, they who do not want me to rule over them, bring them before me and slay them. You see? That's going to be your reward, your recompense. Verse 10.